Alright, well, so this is Doris Night, my dear friend. She is a black widow, and currently she is spinning a web, I believe. And the reason she's doing that is because Nick the jerk, which would be me, in an effort to clean her cage about a week ago or two, I pulled everything out, which, when I say everything, there's quite a few things in there, except for the Barbie head, but it's all stuck together with webbing. But there was also webbing that went from this stuff in the middle to the edge of the enclosure, which incidentally got completely wiped out, which I wasn't really thinking when I did it. And so she kind of bummed out for a week. Honestly, I don't even know that she's eaten yet. And I've given her some crickets. There's actually a couple of centipedes cruising around in there, little garden variety, not huge. Hopefully they'll, I don't think that they could take her, but anyways, she hasn't been interested in eating. And I don't know why, because she won't tell me, but I think it might be because I screwed her web up, and she's kind of ticked off about that. So after she got kind of bummed out for a little while, she, I guess, decided to get to work. Now she's creating a web, which I will know better than in the future not to destroy her web. So in the future, when I clean out this enclosure, I'll just do it very delicately, using tweezers to remove debris, long tweezers, and maybe I'll hire a little tiny spider window cleaner to go in there and squeegee the windows. Or actually, that probably won't work, but I can probably just do that very slowly. I just like it to be not too dirty. I'd like to see her, because as you can tell, she is truly fascinating. She's also interesting when she eats, but she hasn't really been in the mood. And I've given her crickets, I've given her various things, and she's not going for it right now. Maybe she's just too proud, and she wants to make sure that she catches it fair and square in her new web that she is clearly putting a lot of effort into right now. I hope that's what she's doing. I mean, it definitely looks that way to me. I was actually worried about her. I was afraid she was going to get sick and even die. At one point, I was so scared that I got my little Bose speaker and played classical music for her all night. Actually, it was more like Spanish guitar, because she did tell me that is her favorite kind of music. So I got that going, just to provide a soothing environment to help mitigate whatever trauma I put her through by this Category 12 earthquake that I created a while back. I don't know if earthquakes are categories right. It's a 7 Richter scale, whatever. It was a bad one. Everything moved. So note to self, don't do that again. I want to keep her for a long time, but it's just about January now in Colorado, and that means it's cold outside. So at the very least, I want to keep her until springtime, when I can, if I feel like she wants to go somewhere else, I could take her into the mountains, find her a little log or something where she could be happy, lay her eggs and whatnot. But right now, I'm just trying to keep her out of the cold. So, anyways, that's really what's going on with Doris Night today. She's cooking up a web. There is a cricket in there, but he's managed to get out of her web a couple times, but that's just because she's really not trying that hard to get him. But I hear that she can go up to a month, even 2, without eating. So I think I'll just let her do her thing here, and then maybe she'll catch the cricket when she's darn good and ready on her own. I think she feels like it's cheating if I deliberately tangle the cricket in her web. I mean, that's the whole point. She makes the web is so it can trap them on its own. Boy, she is absolutely going to town. Look at that. Did you see that coming out of her abdomen? That you can see it. You can see the web. You see that? It comes right out of her little web hole in the back. Looks like she's done this a couple times. I'm going to take the bright light off of her because I don't know if she likes that very much, and maybe she's one of those people that has convulsions. So I'm going to get rid of it, let her get back to work, and you all have a good day.